Hi everyone, thanks for coming back for another video. If you can hear me over her peeping at me, today's words are going to be under my thumb. And that might be a phrase you've heard before, but we're going to talk about where it came from, which was falconry. So let's go. Can you come up? Can you come up? Good girl. Can you stay on me though? Good job. So I've had other falconry words videos about the equipment that goes on your bird's feet. There are anklets, that is a leather strap that goes around the actual, it's not technically the ankle, but the ankle of your bird. What looks like the ankle, it's the leg, part of the foot actually, but that's for another video. So there's an anklet, and then there's a strip of leather that goes through it called a jess. And that jess, if you're attaching them to equipment, will have a hole in the bottom of it, and you attach it to a leash, which is on your glove. Usually, most people are right-handed, so their hawk, falcon, owl, eagle will go on their left hand on their glove. There are left-handed falconers, and they do make gloves for the other hand. So no worries, you're covered. And under your thumb has to do with their jesses, actually. She's sitting so nicely, I don't want to disrupt her. But the jesses, we'll typically grab, we want to have control over the bird's movements. We don't want them to leave the glove. We don't want them constantly like trying to fly off of it and hurting themselves. So we have specific ways that we will hold the jesses in the glove to make sure that we have a secure grip on them, especially when you're collecting them off their prey in the wild, or training. You want their jesses to be attached to something. So I'm gonna try to get her closer, knowing that I can zoom in. Good girl. So I have her jesses in between her feet, and then they go down under my thumb. She has balance issues for obvious reasons. So, all right, it's under the thumb, and the leather is treated, and it's real leather. They make nylon stuff, but the leather really kind of grips better. So when I squeeze my thumb, these jesses are more secure underneath. And then I was taught to then pull them through my third and fourth fingers. And you really, if you squeeze, you've got them locked in. So even if she baits off, which she may do, I don't want her to do, so I'm not gonna dishevel her to try and do it. She's thinking about it, I can tell. But I really have a hold of these leather jesses, so she's not going anywhere. It's unlikely that they would break too, because you've got them in the two places and you've set that up beforehand. Now she does have a couple of zip ties on her anklets to hold the jesses in, because she likes to pull them out. And yes, she has enrichment and plenty of food and stuff. She just has these weird habits. She's 13 now, about to be 14, huh? My little unreleasable buddy. So yeah, believe it or not, when you have someone under your thumb, it means you have control of them, basically, in the slang, at least here in the US. But under your thumb came from falconry, where we have control of the bird. So now I want to show you that closer up without the bird balancing on my glove. This glove is dirty. It has some yolk and bits of meat on it from a whole prey. So there's lots of things inside. You get it. So it's not clean right now. I do rub the nasty stuff off. Anyway, I have this leash attached to a D-ring on the glove. This glove has lasted me quite a long time. So right now the leash is attached. The jesses that Charlie had a little hole at the bottom. Typically, if you're flying them in the fields, you don't want any holes in any of their equipment, because it could catch on branches and then they're stuck up there. So these are considered field jesses. So you have to especially make sure that they're tight in your glove, or you're not going to have a hold of your bird. So pretend there's a bird up here, and that these two jesses are through the anklets on the bird's legs. All right, they're going to go between my thumb and forefinger, and you can get a pretty strong grip there just by itself, but to really make sure, you lock those jesses between, I do it between these two fingers. Other people I've seen do it here, here. It doesn't really matter as long whatever's your strongest grip. But my original mentor taught me to go between the third and fourth fingers. So that's what I do. I really get down in there and hold them, and they're not going anywhere. So under your thumb is the best way to control the bird once they're actually on the glove. Of course, things can still happen. Things break, or they get, I don't know, really excited, or you lose grip or something. But that's typically, you know, something that we are all as falconers trained to do, is how to hold the jesses in the glove properly. If she needs a little more space, sometimes I'll let her have the jesses behind and I just hook the leash in there. Other times, if I'm just, you know, doing something quick, she's just completely free in there. They have to sit in a certain way where you can actually get the jesses together, which is something that you work with on your bird from day one. So yeah, that's the origin of the phrase under my thumb. It comes from falconry, and now you know. So thanks for watching this video. Go check out the rest of my falconry words playlist. It's really good if you're studying to take your falconry test. I also have, it's technically 2 videos, but I have a video where I take an entire falconry practice test, and you can find out if I passed it or not. I have not taken it in at least 10 years. I did a live that then lost some footage, so then I did a second one where I did the majority of it. So yeah, I'll link to those, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. I did not say start filming. Does it look like I'm ready to film? Oh, my eyes are really weird, so I don't know. I can move the camera instead of trying to lift you, can I? To their falconer. So yeah, that's under my thumb. The slang word. Is this crooked? Oh my gosh. But they have to sit in a certain way so that you can, whoops. So yeah, that's the origins of under my thumb. It's an actually, I'm still crooked. What's going on? So thanks for watching this video where I cough and can't talk.